What's up? What's good? What's going on? Welcome back to the War Zone once again. So let's talk a little bit about this fight last night for undisputed middleweight championship between CHARLO and Brian Castano. So let me just say, man, it was a good fight, man. It was a tough fight for both fighters. Wow, I felt like the fight could have went either way. It ended in a draw, which was good for both fighters. However, I'm kind of disappointed, man, in CHARLO's game plan in this fight. In one of my videos, man, I stated that I think CHARLO needs to go to the body earlier. He utilized his jab, which he did decent, fairly decent. I think he could have did better. He could have worked off of that jab with more combinations. I feel like, however, I felt like he needed to go to the body earlier, slow Castano down, going into the later rounds. Castano, I knew the man could fight. I said the man could win this fight. I actually bet on Castano on one of my platforms. However, I think this all boils down to training, man. Training and conditioning. You know, like I said, you have you have good athletes and you have elite athletes. See, elite athletes are going to leave no questions when they get into the ring, and that entails preparation, conditioning, and everything they worked on in the gym. I just didn't see that level from CHARLO. It just, to me, it looked like Castano wanted it more, but CHARLO did have some great moments. I felt like there were several instances in this fight where Jermell could have stopped him, and he just didn't have it in him to do it. Maybe he didn't want to gas himself out. He wanted to pace himself. Whatever the case may be. But wow, Castano really came to fight, man. And I think about it, and you know what came to mind was I said, if that was Errol Spence in there against Castano, Errol Spence would have stopped him, and I truly believe that. I can name two or three other welterweights who I feel like could have went in there and beat Castano, and I just don't. I don't know. It's just something. It just didn't look like Charlo really wanted that fight bad enough, man. I don't. It just seems like he didn't want that fight bad enough. And like I said, man, you know, and it also goes back to karma, man. You know what I mean? We all know about the Deontay Wilder situation and all that, but I'm saying, I'm thinking to myself, you better come out here and really, really put on a great show, finish this kid off, man, and you know, get that belt, get this extra belt, and man, he could not get over that hump, man. You know, to make this a convincing win, man. So, but like I said, man, to me, it just looks better for the likes of an Errol Spence. If he's planning on moving up to 154, I think he'll clean that division out. Yeah, man. It was more like a fighter who wanted it and a fighter who was okay with just doing enough, man. So, hopefully there's a rematch. Not sure about that anytime soon, but hopefully. But dude, training, man, training, preparation, training, and preparation, man. And I knew Castano was going to be throwing punches and bunches and combinations and of that sort. And he did slow down later on in the fight, and JERMELL just couldn't take advantage of those moments, man. Several occasions, I felt like he could have put this guy away. He didn't capitalize on it. It is what it is. But like I said, both good fighters. You know, Laura's beaten. Castano, he drew with Laura. He did get a win over Errol Spence in the amateurs. However, man, this is a different level. You expect a different level from fighters. I just don't feel like JERMELL brought his total A game to this fight. Obviously, from the judge's standpoint, Castano didn't do enough as well. But to me, it just looks like in this fight, Castano wanted this fight more. So we'll see what happens, man, in the future for both of these guys. But like I said, man, this just looks good for the likes of Errol Spence, man, or I believe even a Terrence Crawford, man, if he were to move up to 154. I thought about it. I said, just imagine if Sean Porter was fighting Castano in this fight for undisputed. And we all know that dog that Sean Porter got. I believe Sean Porter would have pulled this fight off. You know, yeah, I may be reaching a little bit, but I'm gonna go on to say that. But anyway, man, that's all I really got for y'all, man. Great fight once again. While I expected more, but like I say, any given day, you never know. With that, I'm out, man. Peace.